Hello everyone, Ian Earl, aka Senior Everything here, and today, first off, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a long while. It's just because I was contemplating whether I really wanted to make this video. I was on the fence about it, then I was going to make it, then I was on the fence again. It's all about, it was because this is such a controversial and such a talked about subject that I didn't really think I needed to or wanted to cover it, or talk about it at all. But then, as more news came out, I kind of had to. Simply because my moral conscience and everything going on said you need to talk about this because it's important that this gets out. So, as you all know, Jake Paul. That's all I really need to say. For those who haven't heard about him, he's a Viner. Well, he started out as a Viner, had insane success there, then he moved to YouTube, had even higher success here. He was, like, the biggest face of YouTube right now, and continuing to climb. He's around 10 million subscribers. By the time this uploads, he might even be there. He's gaining hundreds of thousands of subscribers every day, and he's huge. Well, along with his brother, Logan Paul, but I'm not really going to talk about him in this video, because, he's a normal guy, pretty funny, a little bit insane, normal YouTuber, right? Insanely successful vlogist. Good for him. But the main problem I have here is once 20-year-olds or anyone, I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase this. I guess the way that I want to say this is that Jake Paul becomes a douchebag once he gets the success. He just becomes an awful person. He starts out by making a pretty cringy song called It's Everyday Bro. People rag on it. Normal stuff that happens on YouTube. But then after that, his neighbors file a complaint on him. And the reason why is he makes his address public. So once he makes his address public, he has thousands of screaming, well, maybe not thousands, but hundreds of screaming 13 and 14 and 15-year-old girls at his doorstep 24/7. Yeah, by the way, that's his demographic, 13 to 15-year-old girls. So then, he does that. He also messes around in the pool a bunch. He drives his motorcycle into the pool. He lights furniture on fire in it. I think he poured a bunch of dry ice into it. Am I thinking about the right person? I think so. So anyway, he does that. And it's a huge mess. News people come, he jumps on their van, yeah. So then, after that, he, a fan of his who had like a Middle Eastern accent, he said he thought that he was going to blow him up, so he's racist as well. And then the latest story to come out is after all this happened, I'm sure that I'm forgetting stuff, but again, they're just small things that prove that he's a douchebag that I don't really need to get into here. He makes this is the main thing that I wanted to talk about. He makes a YouTube video called YouTuber Stars Diss Track. And it's essentially talking about how even though he did all this good stuff, he's still a good person. And YouTubers, big YouTubers, and news coverages aren't talking about all the good stuff that he's done. And the main problem that I have with this is that he's saying all this stuff, he's talking about all this charity work that he's done to make him a good person. And what he doesn't understand is that the point of charity is that you don't get anything out of it. And if you're using this charity act to promote yourself and to get views and to make yourself look like a good person, that's pretty awful. He also has this ongoing beef with his brother, and if it's not real, then he's pretending to have family drama to get views, which is, again, a douchey thing to do. And if it is real, then he is furthering family drama to get views, which is even worse. So then the main story about all this with the YouTube Stars Diss Track is in one line, he talks about meeting a cancer girl whose wish was to meet Jake Paul. So that's, okay, so he meets this cancer victim, but he puts her in the song, alright? Let me rephrase that, or explain it a little bit more so you guys can get the scope of this. He used a cancer victim as a tool to get more views and to make him look like a good person. That's awful. Then the last thing that I want to touch on, and this I'm not even completely sure about, it's an allegation. It's probably true with all that we've heard about before, but again, I have not been able to confirm that, is that Jake's ex-girlfriend, Alyssa Violet, when he was her girlfriend, apparently he was cheating like 24/7. Like, he would bring girls into the Team 10 house all the time, and she had to, like, talk to them, and she knew what was going to happen with those girls. So, yeah. So then, to wrap all this up, Jake Paul's a douchebag. This is an awful story, and I would not, and if you watch this video, please don't give him any sort of support. Don't watch his videos to see if the stuff is true. It is, and I don't want to give him any more of my time. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like that hit that like button if you liked. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. I don't care, but it would be nice if you would. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember, if it ain't senior everything, it ain't anything. Bye.